Hey everybody, I have a new deck study for you this week. Sorry it's a few days late, but I had some scheduling conflicts earlier in the week, so I wasn't able to get it to you on Monday. Sorry about that. And I may have some changes coming in the future. So for now, I'm going to get the videos up as I have time. So it just happened to be today's the day. The deck I have for you this week is a Diavoli distributed deck from Bicycle from designer Noah Whipple, and it is the Bicycle Coffin Fodder deck, which is right there, Coffin Fodder. Diavoli distributed other decks that I've shown you guys already. They did the Genesis deck, and they also did the Knights Templar deck. So they're kind of known for their, kind of out there design thinking. The Genesis deck was really cool. The Templar deck, although the idea of it was cool, the design kind of fell through for me. But you can go ahead and watch those studies as well. They're already up on my page. Just scroll down to find them. But this is the Coffin Fodder deck, so it's a death graveyard type feel to it. There's no color in the deck whatsoever. It's all grays and whites and blacks. So it's a little dark. It's a really cool deck. Collectors probably only on this one. I wouldn't recommend using it in performances just because of the no color. And it's a little weird. So just like some of the other Diavoli decks, I would suggest this for collectors. But it's still cool. It's got it's got some bad points, which we'll talk about when we actually get into the cards themselves. But as you can see on the front, there's your spade logo with the scrolled Coffin Fodder. It's got the crucifix on the spade there, and down at the bottom it says playing cards, designer Noah Whipple. And there's your Bicycle logo on the top. And again, it's got this graveyard type feel to it. This kind of the stonework that you'd find in a graveyard. So it does have an air cushion finish, which all Bicycle cards do, so it handles really well. It was also made in the USA by the United States Playing Card Company. The bottom of the box has your Diavoli logo and a website, and the other has your 6 of spades reveal on the barcode. The top of the box just says Bicycle 808 underneath the seal, and it does have a black seal, United States Playing Card Company seal, I should say. And here's your back design on the back of the box, which is your two coffins mirroring each other, so it's a mirrored back. Again, with your crucifix in the middle, your graveyard stone design work, and your white border. And that's what the cards themselves look like. So let's take a look at them and talk a little bit about the cards. Again, the 3 decks I have from Diavoli all handle, fairly smooth. This deck it's not quite as smooth handling as the Genesis deck. The Genesis deck, however, had a linen finish, so it was a little thinner card stock, and it was a little smoother and easier to handle. This handles similar to the Templar deck and other, I should say, other Bicycle decks. The Templar deck had a little more ink on it. It was a black face, if you remember. Or if you watch the study, you'll know what I'm talking about. So the ink, there was a little heavier card because of all the ink on it. So this, again, it's a Bicycle deck. Obviously, it handles well. It flourishes really nice. The dribbling's fine, springing, beautiful. So, and handling wise, you're never going to have a problem with a Bicycle deck. It's very easy to handle. So it's, you shouldn't have an issue at all just working with the cards. It spreads pretty nice. Fanning, again, it's without the color. The fans aren't as nice. There's your back, but not terrible. But again, the lack of color is puts it a little down on my list. But anyway, again, the handling, it's good. It's fine. Your first card you get There's a double back, pretty standard. You also get this bonus card, which I haven't found a use for yet. It is a dead cockroach on the bottom of a card. So don't know, whatever. It was an extra card, so it's there. So I'd show it to you. Your jokers are identical jokers. They're pretty cool. And it is a skeleton kind of coming out of a coffin. Just zoom in on some of the detailed work there. As you can see, he's coming out of there. There's Noah W., which is the designer, Noah Whipple. And there's your custom font, which is kind of a graveyard, Halloweenish, you know, haunted house type font. Joker on both sides, and again, they are identical. There's no reveals, excuse me, on the jokers. Again, not the best, not the worst. They're pretty cool, but again, it goes right into your theme. So there's your jokers. Let's show you the Ace of Spades, which is the same spade logo from the box cover. It says Coffin Fodder with the spade logo on it, and there's your font right there, and your custom pip on the bottom as well. There's your Ace of Spades. So let's look at the other aces. So here's your diamond, and again, here's what I'm talking about with the no red. It's a gray middle with a black border, which I don't like. I don't like when they take the color out of the cards. Just one of my personal pet peeves. There's your heart, which is just it's a little stranger heart. As you can see, the indent of the heart on the top is squared off right there. You can see it. So it looks a little different. And again, no color, same custom font. And your club, it's got that kind of wrought iron stem to it, which is pretty cool. It goes in with the rest of the theme. So there are your Coffin Fodder aces. Now the rest of the deck, you know, the face cards are pretty cool. Let's take a look at those. Very customized, very cool. Just to show you a few examples, I'll just pull a few out of here. This should be enough. Now, as you can see, it's still all grayed out. No color. It's got your custom font in the corner. But the cool part about this deck is one half is a skeleton and one half is your custom face. And all the court cards are like that, which makes it kind of, the face cards would make for a one-way, or if you can come up with a trick that, you know, kills the people and flips them, or I don't know, something like that. But again, here's your custom, then your skeleton. There's a pretty good one. Your King of Diamonds, pretty cool. Here's a really good Jack. Custom face there. Here's your Suicide King. And here's a Queen. So again, that's a pretty cool concept. I'm not sure if I like it or not. It's okay. You know, I wish the zombie deck would look more like this, other than the cartoony zombies. I wish they would have gone with more of a skeleton type look to them, but they didn't. Here are some of your spot cards. Here's your 4. Again, no color, which I do not like, because it just doesn't differentiate suits like you'd want. But here's your club design. Again, there's a diamond. There's your spade. So the custom spade's pretty nice. And again, there's your 10. You can zoom in on the custom font there. Again, the spooky kind of haunted house type feel. That's a 7. There's your 10 of hearts. Again, with that strange kind of heart. Let me go back to it. So it looks a little odd. I don't know. I don't like it. So again, the good points of the deck overall: it's good handling. It's a good stock. You know, it's designed pretty well. Again, handling and collector-wise, definitely a deck to pick up. Performing, I wouldn't, because of some of the things we talked about, the lack of color, the lack of differentiating the suits. I don't like the heart design. Spade custom is pretty cool. The jokers are pretty cool. You know, the custom ace is pretty nice. Again, it's not my favorite ace of spades. It's not the worst. The font's pretty cool. So overall, I mean, it's probably above average as far as the decks I have. I'd put it in my upper half. It's definitely not the worst, but again, it's definitely not the best deck I have either. So, but all in all, you know, I'd recommend it for collectors, like I said. So that's it. This is your Coffin Fodder deck from Bicycle. Guys, leave me some comments. Let me know if you like it and if you agree or disagree. I always like the feedback. So check it out, guys. That's it for this week, and I will see you in a couple days. All right, see you out there.